Hello, it is 5 o'clock on Thursday, May 19th, the Thursday of the long weekend. I've already had quite the adventure and I haven't even got on the water yet. I was supposed to be at Lake Temagami. I was going to access, I believe it's number 8, at the end of Lake Temagami Road, and then go north up into Spawning and try to do part of this route that I tried to do in 2018. I've been told by several people that I'm probably not going to get through. The weather's not going to be the greatest, so I was okay with that. But when I got to the access, there's 35-kilometer wind gusts. It's really big water. There were speedboats everywhere, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I've had bad vibes all day. I'm not sure why. I did see a moose already running across the highway. Not in front of me, in front of the car in front of me, so that was fine, but I got a good glimpse of it. It was a bull moose, which I took as a sign of good luck. But when I got to the access, I just wasn't feeling it. I have this as a backup plan to go from Rib into Cliff Lake. Cliff Lake has a really nice hiking trail, supposedly, where I can go do a lookout. So I think I might go there tonight, stay there for 2 nights, because it's supposed to pour rain all day tomorrow. The weather's not great this weekend. The forecast isn't wonderful. Lots and lots of rain, 5 to 10 millimeters on one of the days. Sunday night is supposed to go down to feels like 0. So I just thought I'll go into Cliff tonight. It's a 500-meter portage from Rib. I just have to do a bit of paddling. There are cottages on this lake, but it still looks nice and calm and quiet and pretty, and there's nobody here. For now, I'm going to get this boat off the car and get on the water, and hopefully everything goes well from here out. All right, it is 5:30, and I am on the water. Nice, calm, not crazy windy Rib Lake. Much better than Lake Temagami. I'm looking forward to checking out Cliff Lake and doing a bit of relaxing. I've been really crazy busy this whole season, all fall, winter, making my course and then preparing for the shows, filming my presentation for Canoe and Quiet Adventure, and then presenting live at the Outdoor Adventure Show a couple weeks ago, and just published my 500th video today on YouTube, and I've just been non-stop, and I feel like I need a break, so I'm here. Why not? Alright, well, it is 5:45. I'm just paddling along here on Rib Lake. There aren't too many cottages on here, and the ones that I see, I don't see anyone at them. Maybe they'll be here when I come out later, but for now, not much going on. It's really quiet. I'm the only one on the lake by the looks of it, and looks like it's gonna rain. It's not supposed to rain until about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then it's gonna rain all day tomorrow, like a lot of rain. So it'll be good to be have a base camp and not have to tear down in the rain. Saturday's supposed to be nice. They just changed it last night. It's supposed to be decent through most of Saturday and sunny. So that's the day that I'll jump in the canoe and, I don't know, maybe go up to Prudhoe. There's only one campsite. I just looked at the map again. There's only one campsite up at the top of this loop, and that makes me really nervous because it's also on a hiking trail, and there's an ATV trail not too far away from it. So I don't know. Oh, it's 6:13. Still paddling through Cliff Lake. I'm almost at the portage. Feels like it keeps starting to rain. It's spitting a little bit, but then it stops. There's a cool breeze coming in though. So I checked my map. There are 2 campsites on Cliff. Hopefully one of them is open. Because no one's parked at the access, I'm assuming that no one's there, but I can't really do that because you can also access from Friday and I think there's 2 or 3 portages to get to Cliff from that side. That's why I picked Rib, because I was running out of time and I knew I could access there and just do the 1 portage. So there's a campsite on an island, which is on the southern part of the lake, and then there's a campsite on the northern part of the lake on a point. I am going to check them both out, as long as nothing crazy happens in between here and there. Alright, it is 20 after 6 and I have spotted the portage. I got on the water at about 5:35, something like that, but the first like 10-15 minutes I was still messaging Zach to get some information, because I know he was through this area not that long ago, and I did do research, but I didn't do a ton because I wasn't actually planning on coming here. So I just tried to get some information from him before I lost the signal, but I still have one. The weather network is pulling up Latchford for this location, so I just screenshot the hourly up until I think Sunday night. Well, this definitely does not look like a snowmobile trail. Looks like a rail portage, but we'll see how it is. Well, I set up the camera so I could film that. You know, just picking up the boat, carrying it up the hill. I went down, grabbed my pack, put it on, started walking. I'm like, where's the camera? No camera. Camera's laying on the ground. So I got some nice footage of the ground. And here I am. Oh my gosh, this is like all uphill. This is not a snowmobile trail, Zach. You were lying. All right, this is the longest 500 meter ever. And the trail goes in circles. Okay, what is this? Finally reached the end of the portage, and there's all kinds of boats here. It's like a little cabin. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna put the boat down and I'll explore a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cliff Lake. I'm toast. That took me 15 minutes to do a 500 meter. It should take me like 10. I was so out of shape. And all these boats here. Hello? Never know if there's like an animal in there or something. Camp Emac? Oh, it's interesting. Jerry can. Put it on back so you can see a bit better. Camp Bailey Mac. There's a boat in there. There you have it. Alright, I'm procrastinating. I gotta go get my pack. Lots of spring plants coming out. Just starting. Look really cool. Coming out of the ground. And there's stuff like this. Most of the bugs are gone. When I was out with Tam last weekend, they were pretty bad, and I was in Halliburton, so I wasn't sure what they were going to be like here. I figured they wouldn't be as bad because it's cooler here, and even though it's been hot everywhere, it was like not as hot here, so it seems to have helped because I only had a couple buzzing around my head when I got out of the car, and then I sprayed my hair because I hadn't done that yet. And all my stuff is, my shirt and my hat, my bug net, it's all sprayed with permethrin. I had like this much left in my last bottle that I bought from REI. I had them shipped to Canada. Well, they still did that, and I ordered 8 of them. And I was wincing at the price at the time, and like, why am I buying so many? But they stopped exporting them to Canada shortly after that. So I was so glad that I got them. But I've just finished my last one. This spot was pretty fun with the canoe. Oh man, I want this for my campfire. Stuff's so nice to burn. Got old man spirit on it. It's nice and dry. You just step on it. Go over this one. A little, wee bit of trail clearing. Not much. All right, it is 7 o'clock. I got the pack. It only took me 10 minutes to get back without anything, and I cleared a bit of the trail, so I guess I was just really slow with the canoe. This hell's a bugger too. So much fun. I'm not gonna film this part because that's how I got out of breath last time. Goodbye. Well, just as I've made it to Cliff Lake and gotten on the water, the sun has popped out, even though the sky is very, very bleak looking. Somewhere over there where the sun is, there are no clouds. So that's nice. And the bugs are out a little bit too. I'm gonna paddle now and check out these two campsites. I'm leaning towards the island one, but I don't know what it looks like. I mean, it might be teeny tiny. It might not be sheltered enough for the rainy weather that's coming. So I'm gonna go do that quick, and I'll keep you posted. Oh, there's the sun. Wanted to keep paddling, but I didn't want to miss it. I might not see it again this weekend. And there's the bugs. That sky looks really cool back there. Hey? Okay, so the first campsite I believe is right here. It definitely does not have sunset view, and it probably would get sunrise, but there's cliffs on this side of the lake, so I'm not sure how much you would see. I'm just gonna scoot down to the island campsite and take a peek. Sorry, my hair's all a mess already. 5 minutes in. I can't even see that campsite. Definitely no sun. So let's try for the other one. And hopefully it's really nice. Oh, time flies when you're paddling like a maniac. I have got to the little island where the campsite is supposed to be. The wind is picking up and the temperature is definitely dropping. There's beautiful cliffs here alongside. That's actually where the hiking trail is, over on that side of the lake. So that's really cool. I see kind of a bit of an opening here. I think this is where the campsite is, and I think this is where it faces. So I'm gonna take a look, and hopefully it will suit me just fine, because I don't want to paddle back to the other campsite, and I didn't really like it that much. Oh, I've located the little sign. There's a little orange sign on the tree there. Oh, and there's the fire pit. Okay, I'm gonna go check this out. Well, I've taken a look around the campsite. It's okay. This is the flattest spot that I can find for my tent, which is bad because it's like right out in the open. I think that I can find a way to set up the bug shelter around-ish and near the fire pit, because it is also my tarp and it is going to rain, and it would be nice to have a fire. There is a ton of firewood already here. I've been collecting as I've been walking around too, and got like a nice pile of sticks there, but this is all already here too, which is lovely. I'm obviously going to cut some more. I've got a nice new fresh blade on my Sven saw. So I'm thinking the bug shelter there, obviously by the fire pit. But I haven't been able to find a good flat spot for my tent. There is, I'm assuming, where people put their tents here. And from this distance, it looks great. But, see some more wood. But when you come over here, you quickly see that it is all extremely lumpy. And I'm staying for 2 nights, so that's not the best. This spot right here just caught my eye. It is lumpy as well, but it's a little bit sheltered by the trees. I don't know, somewhere here I'm gonna make something work. All right, that took a lot of finagling. I wanted the zipper to be over here, and I have no idea how I did not make that happen. I wanted to make it so I could unzip it and open it up when I had the fire. But what I think I'll end up doing is lifting it. All right, so now I have a half bug shelter. What I did was I opened the zippers on either side and I just lifted that whole end up so the fire can breathe. But I still have some protection from the bugs, and that looks kind of crazy, but I think it'll work and it'll keep me dry. That's my main goal right now because, as I said, the bugs aren't really out. And it's sunset, like it's 9 o'clock. I should be getting eaten alive right about now. This is usually the witching hour. A little bit of a sunset, which I would not be able to see from that other campsite. So there you go. The sky's pretty clear for rain to be coming in. It was much worse when I got here. All right, I am running out of daylight and I want to get my dinner going. I made hamburgers 2 nights ago for dinner, and I cooked an extra one and I just brought it. It's already cooked. I froze it and I just have to heat it up. I did not bring a pan. What I did was I have my grill that I bring all the time, and I brought some foil and I'm just going to put it on top of that. I was going to heat it up on the stove, but I think I will try to get a fire going and do it that way. There is, as I mentioned, a bunch of wood over here. So I'm going to get my saw out and just cut some really small pieces and get that going, and hopefully that will be good. Beautiful sky here. Birds are singing to me. It's wonderful. Okay, I gotta go. I got all my stuff where it's supposed to be. I put the backpack away in the tent. I have my headlamp out, my grill, my food is there. Oh, I need my cooking utensils, and I need to get some firewood in there. Need more room. The clouds are back in. I need to get to work here. I don't have anything going on. It's like 9:15. I still haven't had dinner. I don't have a fire going. I haven't cut any wood. Here I am. Alright, well, no time at all. I've got a fire going. Super easy. It's kind of nice because I didn't get to have a fire last weekend because there was a ban on Halliburton, but there is not one on here. I cut up a bunch of wood over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, there's maybe 10 pieces. And I put a couple on. And I got a big, huge stick up in there now so that we'll keep the fire away from the bug shelter. I don't want to have a fire, catch the forest on fire. So I propped it up nice and high so there won't be any issues, and that'll let the smoke out. And this way I can have a fire tomorrow if it's raining and it's a little cooler, and I can still sit here and be comfy cozy and read a book or watch the lake or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna kind of spread this out a little bit, get the grill on, get my hamburger heated up. All right, my burger is finally on the grill there, and I just realized that my utensils are in my backpack. I always put them in the underside of the brain. I don't know why, that's just their spot. And I went to go get something out of the bag, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get those. And I didn't, so I'm just using a stick. I see my friends Brittany and Tunis do it all the time. I don't even know if they bring forks and knives. They're always using sticks for their food, so I can do it too. It's getting pretty. I can smell it kind of getting, I want it to burn. Like I said, it's already cooked. I just have to heat it up, so watch out. The whole thing will end up in the fire. Woohoo! My dinner's ready! I put the bun on the grill and it got a little dark, so I just scraped some of it off. And my burger's nice and crispy. Got a little fire on it, and we got the ketchup on the bottom bun. And I'm going to eat. It is 10:03. Not bad, considering I didn't have a fire going at like 9:45, so I'm okay with it. Well, I ate my burger pretty quick. It was good. I'm having an ice cream Sammy from OTG. There's 2 in the package, and I had one last year on one of my trips, and I saved the other one, and here it is. So I'm eating it. It's really good. It tastes just like an ice cream sandwich, except it's not cold and wet. It's kind of weird, but really cool. I'm just sitting here by my fire. I gotta put another piece of wood on and listening to the peepers. There were birds singing just a little while ago still. And it's beautiful out here. I just put my jacket on. It's starting to cool down a little bit, but it's pretty comfortable, and it's just nice. It's just nice to be out here. I'm so happy I'm back in Temagami. It's been so long. Well, it's about 10:30, and I'm just going to go saw some more wood. It's starting to get a little chilly. It's about 10 degrees now. It's about 11 o'clock, just after 11. I'm just sitting here by the fire. It's really nice, but I'm getting really, really tired. I'm kind of just doing the thing where, you put your head in your hands and lean forward on your lap, and then the fire just warms your face. So I'm thinking about starting to get ready to go to bed, and probably won't go for a while still, but I'm going to heat up some water. Because it was supposed to be, feels like 0 Sunday night, I brought my hot water bottle because it doesn't take up much room, and it's a really nice comfort for me to have. I enjoy having it. So I got a new pot. It's from KIHD. KIHD. They make the stick stoves. They're really cool ones. And it's got a little handle on the top. It has a little lid. It's titanium. It's super, super light. And then these little handles come out too. And it comes in this little bag. And the awesome thing, and they let me check this at the show, I went over to the trip shed to visit Aaron and Alex to check and see if my fuel canister fits. And it does. So it fits perfectly in there, so it's like the pot isn't even taking up any room. I put my J-cloth in there with my collapsible cup. So this is going to be my cook set for when I'm doing portaging trips. Not like this one, but it was supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to be here till Sunday, but we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to go put some water in here from the lake, and I'm just gonna put it, there's a nice big flat rock on the side of the fire pit. I'm just gonna set it on top of there. I noticed that that rock was really hot, so I thought, well, I'll just set it on there for now and at least get it to warm up, and then when I'm ready to go to bed, I'll just put it right on top of the fire and heat it up. So that's about all I'm doing. I'm listening to an audiobook and just chilling like a villain. I came down to the shore to get some water. Can you see the fish in there? I should have brought my fishing rod. I'm kind of kicking myself for that one. Big time. But I had planned to do an entirely different trip, so... Oh well, I wonder what else is in here. See anything else? This rock's a little bit steep, so... Just want to be careful. I don't want to go sliding into the water or smack my head. No, nothing. Nothing much going on. What's that? Stick. Oh, there's my fish. Cool beans. All right, I'm gonna fill up my pot and my water bottle and head back to the nice warm fire. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I've got my Sven Saw sleep shirt on. Say that 5 times fast. Sven gave me a bunch of prizes for the Outdoor Adventure Show, and they sent me 3 shirts, and they told me I could pick one to keep. So I picked this one. It's a nice cotton long sleeve, light color, so it's good for bug season, and it's just for sleeping. This is my sleep shirt. So it won't get wet, which means the cotton won't kill me because I'm not going to sweat while I'm sleeping for sure. And I have dry wicking stuff for the daytime, but I like to wear a nice comfy cotton long sleeve when I go to sleep. And I got my hot water bottle here. Don't really need it, but I brought it, so I figured, why not? That's about it, really. It is 9 degrees, and the low tonight is supposed to be 7. Well, it's 1 a.m., so I guess it's probably close. I was going to say it's probably going to drop a lot more, but it's not that far to lake. I think the low temperature is like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. Anyways, that's about it. I'm going to go to sleep, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Well, good morning. It is 6 o'clock. I just went to my homemade privy, and I'm going back to bed. I didn't go to sleep till well after 1 a.m., and I've only had like 5 hours sleep. So, and it's raining. It's kind of yucky. It looks nice and bright and sunny in my tent, though. I thought the sun was actually out because of the yellow, but psych, it's not. Well, good morning, loonies. Pair of loons right in front of the campsite. Hoping to make some nice calls. Oh, I see he's wagging his foot out there. I have actually seen this before in Algonquin. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. It was my first trip of the season, and I know it was because COVID had everything shut down. I had a loon that was wagging its foot like that, and I thought something was wrong with it. And when I got home, I found out that sometimes they do that with their foot to help control or regulate their body temperatures. Kind of interesting. Anyway, it's raining. I'm going to go back in my tent for a bit and go to sleep. I really like this about this tent. There's 2 vestibules. So I've got the door here facing away from the campsite because this was the flattest spot for me to put my bed. And I can open the back door and I can see the rest of the campsite and my bug shelter. So I can do this without getting wet because it's got that pole that makes the vestibule stick out a little bit, and it gives you a little bit of shelter. Oh, good morning again. It's It's just after 9 o'clock, and the tent wasn't tricking me this time. The sun was actually sort of out. That yellow tent makes it look like it's sunny when it's not. I realized quickly. And I had a little nap. I didn't get enough sleep, but I couldn't stay in the tent when I realized it was nice out. Oh, the sun is shining. It's behind a little layer of clouds, but it's still pretty nice. It's warm, and the bugs are starting to come out again. I just noticed they're not too bad. They're not as bad as they were last weekend, but there's a pretty good wind. I just checked the forecast because, yes, I have a signal here, and it says that it's 37, I believe, or 42-kilometer gusts. I didn't have my glasses on, but I know it's pretty high. I can tell just by looking. First, I'm going to make breakfast. I don't have anything fancy to eat today. For breakfast, all I have is oatmeal because I'm supposed to be doing this super hard, crazy, challenging, probably won't get through loop, which I'm not anymore. So I brought a lot of freeze-dried food and oatmeal for breakfast and stuff like that. But what are you going to do? So I'm going to have my oatmeal, and then I'll get myself dressed and ready for the day. And I'll probably wait a bit, and then I will head over to do the hiking trail. Probably pack a lunch, and I'll have it up at the lookout or something. And that's the plan for now. It's supposed to start thundering and lightning now at 4 o'clock and last throughout the night. So that's the plan for today, and then tomorrow's supposed to be nice. So we'll see how it goes and what happens. I'd also like to do a little paddle around the lake. I want to see what's behind this island. Oh yeah, and I also heard a loon call when I was using the privy a little while ago. Just 2 short haunting calls, but I didn't get to record them. But I heard them, so loons and Temagami, check. I'm just doing some chores around camp. I'm not sure if I'm going to go do the hike yet or not. I would like to go out, but I'm just kind of waiting around to see what the weather's going to do. Tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful. I might just hang around camp today and then go do the hike tomorrow and still stay tomorrow night. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear. I'm really enjoying just kind of mulling around. I was sitting at the point there of the island watching the water, listening to an audiobook for a while, and now I'm just sawing up some wood for later. I have tons, but there was some when I got here, so I want to make sure that I leave that and then some and still have tons for myself. So me and Sven, I love this little guy, he's so cute. I went to take the video actually a few minutes ago, and I was looking down and I'm like, where's Sven? And it said Sven saw. I had the shirt on backwards. So yeah, anyways, gonna get back to it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.